Good morning everyone. We have learned the new concept area of the polygon. Polygon means it's a one of the rectilinear shape. Okay, it's called the polygon. Okay, can you say some polygons? Yes, 3 or more lines. So start from the triangle, quadrilateral, hexagon, pentagon, everything. Is it 12 shapes? We know that. Okay, and then we have learned in the previous classes about the area and perimeter of the polygons. Perimeter of the polygons, area of the rectangle, area of the square, area of the triangle, like that. Okay, just recapitulate that, and we have learned more area of the polygons. Okay, now we start. The first recapitulate the area of square. What is the formula? Area of the square. Area of the square means side into side. Side into side is equal to a square. Square unit. Okay, and then area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle, length. Length into breadth. Length into breadth means L into B square units. Okay, right. And then area of the triangle. Area of the triangle, what is the formula? Half into base into height. Base into height. Okay. So half base into height. Okay. Square units. And any other formulas we have learned in the last year? Parallelogram, is it? Parallelogram. Area of the parallelogram. Area of the parallelogram is equal to base into height. So B into height. Square units. Okay, these are all we have learned in the last year. Is it? Square, area of the square, side into side. A into A. Okay, and then rectangle. Length into breadth. And triangle. Height, base, B, half into base into height, square unit, and the area of the parallelogram. This is height, these are equal. Okay, so height and base, B. Okay, I already explained well about the parallelogram. Okay, how to make the parallelogram? Parallelogram make from the rectangle. Is it? Rectangle வந்து நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணுமா? இந்த பேச அப்படியே இதில் வந்து ஜாயின் பண்ணோன்னா we get the parallelogram. ஞாபகம் இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். This is a height. Okay, so இதை ஜாயின் பண்ணும்போது we get the parallelogram. Okay, so parallelogram made from the rectangle. Make from the rectangle. Okay, these are all we have learned in the last year. Okay. I hope you are all known well these formulas and how to write the explanation for the area of this rectilinear shapes, okay, these polygons. Now you have learned newly area of the quadrilateral, area of the quadrilateral, okay. So it's a diagonal, okay. The quadrilateral ABCD. Quadrilateral means it's a closed figure bounded by the 4 line segment. It's called the quadrilateral, okay. Okay, this diagonal D, the height H1, H2, okay, right. So how can you write the formula for the quadrilateral? Which are the values you know? D, H1 and H2, okay. So the formula we have using the, this is one of the right angle triangle, one of the triangle, here also one of the triangle. We have using half inch base into height. Here the base value was D. So D into H1. After here also D into H2. Okay, common one we have take outside. So half into D take outside, remaining H1 plus H2 within a bracket. So area of the quadrilateral. Miss என்னமோ சொல்றான்னு நினைக்காதீங்க. So ABC இந்த triangle இருக்கலாமா? அது எனக்கு formula என்னதுமா? Triangle உடைய formula half into base value was D, okay, into H2. So இதை நான் T2 ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிறேன், இது T1 எடுத்துக்கிறேன் triangle. So T2, T1 value அதே மாதிரி half into base value was D into height என்னமா H1. So இது ரெண்டையும் simplify, ரெண்டையும் add பண்ணா we get the quadrilateral. So T1 plus T2 is equal to half into D, both are same. So we have take outside. What is remaining? H1 plus H2. This is a formula for the quadrilateral. So area of the quadrilateral formula, area of the quadrilateral is equal to half into diagonal into sum of heights. That is half into D into H1 plus H2 square units. Okay, இது எப்படி நம்ம derive பண்ணுறோம் அப்படிங்கிறத நான் explain பண்ணியிருக்கேன். Okay, we have using the area of the triangle formula போட்டு calculate பண்ணா we get this answer. Okay, that's it. And next one, area of the rhombus. This is the area of the quadrilateral. What is the formula? Half into D into H1 plus H2 square unit. Next move to the area of the rhombus. Area of the rhombus. So area of the rhombus formula, area of the rhombus is equal to half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. Diagonal 2. Okay. So half into D1 into D2 square unit. How can you write this? This is a rhombus. Okay, it has the two diagonals D1 and D2. D1 and D2. Hence, the area of the rhombus is equal to half into product of the diagonal. Product of the diagonals. Okay, in case diagonals is not given, sides only given. Which one is given? Diagonals is not given. Sometimes given one diagonal and another one of the diagonal is not given, and also sides only given, not given the area of the rhombus. So we have used the one more formula, the sides of the rhombus, okay, of a rhombus is equal to half into square root of d1 square plus d2 square. Nothing, it's a Pythagoras statement. Okay, Pythagoras statement we had derived, we get this answer, we get this formula. So how can you find out the side of the rhombus is equal to half into d1 square plus d2 square. First calculate the side. Okay, after you know that one diagonal and one side, after calculate the remaining one. Okay, right. And next one, the area of the trapezium. Area of the trapezium. Okay, so area of the trapezium, you know the trapezium picture? Yes, is it the trapezium picture? Okay, so these are non-parallel sides, these are parallel sides. Non-parallel, these are parallel sides. We have considered A, B, here A, here B. Okay, so having the one diagonal D. Okay, right. So area of the trapezium is equal to the same one, half, because it's also a triangle. Okay, so half into diagonal into sum of parallel sides. That is half into D into sum of parallel sides A plus B square units. That's it. Okay, so area of the trapezium is equal to half into D into A plus B square unit. Okay, so isosceles trapezium means it's look like this. Okay, these heights are equal. Here B, A. Okay, these non-parallel sides are equal. Non-parallel sides are equal. So the height of this triangle and this one are equal. This one and this one are equal. Okay, right. Now move to the examples. Now move to the related examples. Example 1. A diagonal of a quadrilateral is 30 cm long and the length of the perpendicular on its from the opposite vertices are 5.6 cm and 7.4 cm. Find the area of the quadrilateral. Okay, so diagonal of the quadrilateral D is given 30 centimeter and perpendicular means height. Perpendicular means height. So height H1 and H2 are given. Okay, so what is the formula for area of the quadrilateral? First write given. Okay, D is equal to 30 centimeter and the perpendicular H1 B 5.6 centimeter, H2 is equal to 7.4 centimeter. Now we have find out the area of the quadrilateral. Area of the is equal to half into diagonal into sum of the perpendiculars square units. So half into d1 value was 30, h1 value was 5.6 plus 7.4 centimeters square. It will cancel 15. Add these values 13. So need not put write 0.0. So centimeter square. Now multiply 15 13 are 45 5 1 5 9 195 centimeters square. Okay, so area of the quadrilateral is 195 centimeter square. Okay, thus the area of the quadrilateral, area of the quadrilateral is equal to 195 centimeter square. And next one of the example 2, if the length of the diagonals of a rhombus are 36 centimeter and 24 centimeter, then find its area. The length of the diagonal, so diagonals are given. Okay, diagonals of the rhombus is 36 centimeter. Rhombus diagonals. What is the formula for area of the rhombus? Half into d1 into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. So directly given, just to substitute the values in this formula, we get the answer for the area of the rhombus. So given d1 is equal to 36 centimeter, d2 is equal to 24 centimeter. Okay, so area of the rhombus, is equal to half into d1 into d2 square units. So half d1 value was 36 into d2 value was 24 centimeter square, 12. So multiply 36 into 12. 6 2s are 12, 1. 3 2s are 6, 72. 6, 36, 2. 4, 32. So 432 centimeter square. So area of the rhombus is equal to 432 centimeter square. And next is example 3. Find the area of the rhombus whose sides is 15 centimeter and one diagonal is 24 centimeter. So one side கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Okay, whose side is 15 centimeter, one diagonal is 24 centimeter. So we need the two diagonals for calculating the area of the rhombus. Okay, so but here one diagonal and one side is given. So first we have find out the another one of the side. Okay, see third one, given side. Okay, side of the rhombus is equal to 15 centimeter. Okay, one diagonal. So one diagonal be d1 is equal to 24 centimeter. So one diagonal value is 24 centimeter is given and one side is given. Okay, one side is 15 centimeter. We need the another one of the diagonal. We need the another one of the diagonal. You know the properties of rhombus. The diagonal bisect each other at right angle triangle. Okay, right angle triangle. So that the diagonals equally divide. The diagonals equally divide. So here 24 centimeter. So half of this distance is 12 centimeter. By using the Pythagoras theorem, you have calculated this side. We have calculate this, and after we have multiply twice the times of the diagonal, twice the times of this distance, we get the whole diagonal part D2. Is it D2 நமக்கு என்ன ஆயிடும் கிடைச்சிரும். ஸோ அதை வந்து நம்ம பித்தாகரஸ் தேரம் யூஸ் பண்ணி நம்ம டைரெக்டாக ஃபார்முலா படிச்சிருக்கோம். என்ன ஃபார்முலா படிச்சிருந்தோம்? What we learned, the sides are given. Which formula we have using? The sides of the rhombus is equal to half into the square root of d1 square plus d2 square. Okay, so that formula we have applied in this place. Directly we have applied. Okay, so the sides of the rhombus is equal to half into square root of d1 square plus d2 square. Okay, so sides of the rhombus is 15 is equal to half square root of d1 square. D1 value was 24, so 24 square plus d2 didn't know. Okay, so cross multiply 30 here is square root of 24 square plus d2 square. Take square root on both sides. So 30 squared is equal to 24 square plus d2 square. Square root எடுக்கும்போது இங்கே ஸ்கொயர் எடுக்கும்போது இங்கே ஸ்கொயர் ஆகிடும், அங்கே ஸ்கொயர் ரூட் ரிமூவ் ஆகிடும். ஓகே அம்மா? So 30 square 900. Okay, minus 24 square. 24 square value was, what is the value of 24 square? 576 is equal to d2 square. Subtract this, 4 2 3 is equal to d2 square. So 18 square, 18s are 3, 24. So 8 d2 is equal to the diagonal. Thus the diagonal d2 is equal to 18. What we find out? We have to find out the area of the rhombus. Now write the area of the rhombus. Rhombus is equal to half into d1 into d2 square unit. So half d1 value was 24. So 24 into 18 centimeter square. It cancel 12 table. So 12 18s are 216 centimeters square. That's it. So area of the rhombus is equal to 216 centimeter square. Okay. And next one of the example 4. If the area of the rhombus is 252 centimeters square. So area of the rhombus is given, and one of its diagonals measure 28 centimeter. Find the length of the other diagonal. Okay, here give it the area of the rhombus value is given and one diagonal value is given. You have to find out the another one of the diagonal. Okay. Example 4. So given the area of rhombus is equal to 252 centimeters square and diagonal d1 is equal to 28 centimeter. Find the length of the another one of the diagonal. So area of the rhombus half into d1 into d2 square units. Okay, so area of the rhombus value 252 centimeter square is equal to half into d1 value is 28 D2 you have to find out centimeter. So 252 divided by 14 centimeter is equal to D2. So diagonal it cancel in 1 times 8 times. So 80 centimeter. So diagonal 2 is equal to 18 centimeter. Okay, right. Example 5. Find the area of the trapezium whose parallel sides are 56 cm and 24 cm and the distance between them is 15 cm. So find the area of the trapezium whose parallel sides. So parallel sides A and B are given and the distance between them. So distance means height is 15 centimeter is given. Okay, what is the formula for area of the trapezium? Half into diagonal into the sum of the parallel sides. Sum of the parallel sides, that is A plus B square unit. Okay. So first write given statement. What are the data given? Sides, parallel sides are given. So A is equal to 56 centimeter and B is equal to 24 centimeter. And all the distance. Distance means height, is it? So height is equal to 15 centimeter is given. 15 centimeter is given. Okay. Now write the formula. Area of the trapezium is equal to half into diagonal, that is a height here, is it? Height into, okay, and the sum of the parallel sides, square units. So half into height value was 15, A value was 56 plus 24 centimeters square. So half into 15 into add this value 0, 80. It cancel 40. So 15 fours are 60. So 600 centimeters square. So area of the trapezium is equal to 600 centimeter square. Okay. I understand this. What is given and what we find out. Okay, here area of the trapezium we have find out. Okay, what are the values are given? The parallel sides values and height is given. Just a substitute in the formula, we get the answer for the area of the trapezium. Okay. Today what are the concept we have learned? We have learned about the area of the polygon. Is it? So polygon means you know that 3 or more lines made by the line segment that are called the polygons. First start from the polygon, triangle, quadrilateral, like that. Okay, and then we have learned the area of the triangle. Area of the triangle formula half into base into height, square unit. Area of the square side into side. So the A square unit. Rectangle, area of the rectangle is equal to L into B square unit, and area of the parallelogram base into height, B into height square unit. These are we have learned in the last year, is it? So in this year we have learned new concept. What are there? Area of the trapezium half into height into A plus B. Okay, and then area of the quadrilateral half into diagonal into H1 plus H2 square unit. H1 plus H2 square unit. And area of the rhombus diagonals are given, have using the formula half into d1 into d2 square unit. In case one side and one diagonal is given, we have using the side of the rhombus is equal to half into square root of the diagonal d1 square in plus diagonal d2 square. Okay, I hope you are all understood today concept. If you have any doubt, you can ask your doubt in the online class. Okay, thank you students.